That just makes me choke. So my friend Adam sent me a text message. Said he was getting ready to set up his yard for Halloween. So we're gonna head over there and see what he's doing. How you doing?
Not too bad, you?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So we're got the skellies out, huh?
Yeah, I went a little overboard.
When do you not go overboard?
I say as expected. And it's all the joints are like posable. You know, each individual finger. I got the cheaper ones are have limited movement. The hip bones have you can actually like move them in and out.
So you can put these in pretty much any position that you can imagine.
Yeah, they flex, you know, at the hip, at the neck, at the head.
That's awesome.
You know, you can give them a little bit of salute there, but they're only $10 more than the cheaper ones. $30. These are 40. They got a really cool light up eyes. Kind of hard to see during the day, but
I think we could see them.
Lights up, you know, at night. It really lights up the whole head and partway down the neck.
Sweet. And how many of these do you have?
16.
Wow.
So I originally went, you know, try to find one or two, and you know, it was a big hype. Everybody wants to try to get them. I tried to get them last year, couldn't get them. So I seen, you know, one place. I bought 3 in one place, and then went to another place and bought 3. And,
so where did you get them?
Home Depot, several different places. Beachmont, Forest Park, and Milford. I got them right when they started setting up. Some of the places didn't even know they had them. They had boxes of stuff, and I asked them about them. They were just confused. I'm working on different ways to set them up, different scenes and stuff.
Did you corpse this one last year?
That's so there's 2 different ones like that. There's the basic one, and then this one called the corpsed.
This one came like
that's
that?
That's how it comes. Yeah, it's got the little tongue. You know, it looks a little bit different, but the same, you know, the same movements and everything. Just got some fat fingers. But I do have some that I corpsed myself last year.
Yeah, I knew that you had.
Yeah, I got one in a coffin in the back that's been corpsed. So I like to do a few more.
Yeah.
I've got the, you know, the big 12-footers, and I love to fully corpse those, but the problem is you can't break them down because they're kind of, when you use the plastic and stuff to melt together, it kind of fuses all the joints and everything.
Right.
So, you know, it's kind of stuck in 12-foot mode, and I don't have a 12-foot storage building to put them in, so I'm just going to do like a paint job kind of on them, so that I can still take them apart and put them in the shed in the back. You know, I got a lot of plans. It's, you know,
I was gonna say, so what are your you got a theme this year? You got
skeletons.
Well, it's always skeletons.
It's always skeletons, yeah. You know, I've been called the skeleton house. That's what I've been known by now, so, you know, I'm just going to take advantage of that.
How many skeletons do you have in all?
So 16 of these. I probably got full the old regular skeletons, at least 4 or 5. I probably got 4 or 5 broken ones that are in disrepair. I've got one like 5-foot animatronic one that moves around. I probably got several different like little bats and dogs and, you know, little stuff, but, you know, probably 30 different ones all in total.
Right.
You know, I got all kinds of stuff back in the shed that I don't even have room to actually put up and display. I kind of rotate through things different years, but I got like a crypt a big crypt made out of styrofoam with like a bunch of skulls on top of it.
Did you make that?
No, I bought it off somebody on Facebook that made it. Just
Nice.
we tell it was homemade, but it looked really good. But it's big. It's 5 or 6 foot wide by 2.5, 3 foot tall, with a lid on it. And you put your fog machine in there, and it kind of fogs out of the little holes where there's some skulls on it. That one's pretty cool. I didn't use it last year, but I used it the year before. And then I've got the burning skull, melted skull pit that you helped me make
Yeah.
a couple years ago. I still got those. I'm going to definitely use those. But I got a lot of ideas, but it's hard to follow through with them and get them done.
So how do you do your yard every year? Like, what do you start with a plan, or you just start sticking stuff up?
It's pretty much just put stuff up. I just kind of come through my head with it, and we usually start with the big ones because those need to be spaced out accordingly.
Sure.
And then I kind of fill it in with the small stuff. It kind of depends on how much effort I want to put into it. One year I had a bunch of gravestones. I still have them all back there, but I had like 30 different gravestones set up, and it's really difficult to stake them down and get them to set up without blowing down. I had a bunch of lights. I used to have like individual lights for each tombstone, but that was really difficult because they were all wired up together, and there's wires everywhere. And the grass grew real big, and it was hard.
It's not growing this year.
No, it hasn't grown in a while. I just cut the grass earlier, but it was just like little patches.
I've been doing leaves for weeks.
Yeah. And it's
crazy.
I'm trying to simplify it a little bit. That was kind of hard to do because we had to like pull the wires up and basically use a weed eater to mow the grass around it. And the lights would come undone, and it was really a pain. But this year I got different lights. I'm just still trying to figure out how to set them up. I've got like DJ lights, like PAR 36 or something. I forget what it's called, but they're like DMX controlled lighting. Like you see a DJ. I got a DMX controller. I like to try to tie that all in with the fog machine, and have it all kind of automated. But that's going to be an undertaking, especially out in the open. It's not waterproof, so I'm going to try to build like some sort of enclosure or something, kind of a hood for each light, so maybe it won't get directly rained on, or if I got to put bags over them when it's raining.
That's always tough.
Yeah. But the rest of the stuff just stays out in the open. I've never had any issues with that. I keep remembering all the stuff that I have. 'Cause I collect all year long. If I see something on Facebook that somebody's selling cheap, I'll grab it, middle of the year. I've got some witches. I've got like a 12-foot witch that's like riding a broom, the big one. I've got an animatronic. She's like 6 foot or something. I forget the name of it, but she's got a big stick that lights up and she talks. It's really cool. I got the 3 witches around the cauldron that talk and stir the cauldron.
Right.
What else did I get? I can't even remember once I start pulling the stuff out.
It's well known that those who enter my lair never leave. Now come along. I've been waiting for you for quite some time. And, dearie, you'll be fine. A fine potion to make me immortal.
Oh, this wicked will soon be upon us.
With every drop of blood I consume, my power grows stronger, and I resistance doth fade. Now embrace the darkness within thee, for it is the darkness that shall set you free.
Did you know I've lived hundreds of years?
coast back there definitely wasn't up. That was cool.
Sometimes it randomly go up, but I need to make the try and
This is good. Soon there will be enough of us. And we will terrorize the living until we hold this tight.
It's really time to help the spirits arrive. Oh, I'm so happy you've come to help celebrate.
You themselves with the course into the needs of the black bear. Count every shadow. Why, I was just hiding in your closet with the other skeletons. Perhaps we let them all out